Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're doing really well. I just wanted to intro this podcast because we didn't really do one in the actual recording. We just went straight into it, which I think is really cool because you just get to talk and you guys get to hear us naturally have a conversation. Today's podcast, episode 2, we are doing this. We are going to continue doing this because I really love it and you guys enjoyed the first episode. So in this episode, we have Melanie Murphy, who is an Irish YouTuber. She just released a book, really interesting person. We also have her sister, who has just become a YouTuber in the last year, also a really interesting person. I get to speak to them both, have some really cool chats about being an influencer and what we actually think about that word, bunch of other cool YouTube stuff. If you're interested in that stuff, you're gonna like this episode. I probably make some really bad jokes, I usually do, so you can enjoy that. If you're new to this, I would recommend you just get a coffee, get a tea, get some food, and just chill out for an hour. Have this on in the background if that helps. Cool, I'm excited. Let me know who else you want to see on this podcast in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you guys right about now. Okay, enjoy the episode, guys.
Well, when I moved from the old flat to here, the difference in like wanting to make videos in like a, because that was a shit
motivation
place.
For like
I mean, we had a terrible landlord. Like he was the worst guy ever.
Yeah.
Like I honestly was like, oh my god, this like I want to meet this guy and like, tell him what I think kind of thing. But yeah, so when we moved here, it's like the nicest difference ever.
Yeah,
obviously you
it's a lot more space.
More. Yeah, for sure. We didn't have a living room in the other place. Yeah, because there was 3 of us in a 2-bed. So Sarah's room was the living room. So like. What do you do?
Oh my god.
Yeah, like you can't do social. Like I have so many friends that live in London that just never visited me.
Oh,
because they were like,
where will I sit?
What are we gonna do? We're gonna have takeaway on the floor, which we did a couple of times, but like you can't
all
really
in your
do
bed.
that all the time. Yeah, so
oh man,
it sucked there, and then you come here and it's like so.
That's class.
Yeah, it's really nice here.
I live in like a matchbox. Isn't my house tiny? You know the room I film in?
Yeah.
It's so there's one wall that looks grand, so I just film all my videos there, and I just always try and have something bright in the background that like.
I feel like your videos are really well like lit in the background and everything.
Oh, they're like the
really?
room. The room is. I'm trying to think how big the room is. It's like, see that kitchen, say from about here and like box off that area. But
that's the room.
The room's that
no,
small.
it's not that small.
It is. It's
my room's smaller than yours.
I know, but you don't film in your room. But like the camera, you know, the lens that you hate. It's one of those fixed lenses that is like really close up to you.
Yeah.
What about 50 mil? So I use.
Why have you got a 50 mil, dude? You need to get one of them. Or something.
I know, because
what is the best lens to use?
It depends what you want, but like if you want that, you don't want to be like super zoomed up. I've never thought that with your videos though, because I've been like, no, they look well lit and everything like that. It's
all a lie. My friend was there filming with me the other day and she was like, this is the room, and she was like, it looks so normal and boring and plain, and I was like, shut up. And as I turned on like the lights in the background, I was like, now it'll look pretty in your face. But I don't know, it's how are you with cursing for like
for the podcast? Go for it. I mean, try not to say the worst stuff ever, but like you should be good.
The bad ones.
I mean, I can, if it's the worst thing ever, I'll just cut it.
Okay.
But like so this is the thing. I think a lot of people.
I don't go out my way to swear, but if it comes out, I'll leave it in a video. Do you know what I mean?
You will, yeah. So you're like honest with it.
Yeah.
So I swear a lot more than I think people think I do. I just always
swear. In person?
In my life, I've always sworn a lot.
Do you swear in your videos? No.
I have to cut it now. I have to. I'll do the thing. So if I say fuck, I'll be like, and then at the end, so I cut the middle bit.
I noticed, yeah.
But like even then, I'm like, I think I'm gonna start getting demonetized. So I'm like, I have to stop swearing. If I say something in a video now and I swear, I'll re-say it without a swear because I'm like, I just can't risk it.
I know the demonetization thing is mostly affecting me with tags and titles and stuff but I always know before I upload if it's not going to be monetized. Like I just know
really
by now, because if I look back through like my videos and look at the ones that have a green thing and look at the ones that have a yellow or orange thing, it's really clear to me always. Like, but I swear a lot in some of the ones that are monetized.
I've sworn in some and not cut it in some of the ones that are monetized. But I'm like, I worry that if you do enough of them and then they start reviewing enough of them,
watching your channel,
they'll go, oh, because I have friends that do not make money off YouTube anymore.
Oh yeah.
You know Calix?
I make fuck all. Oh yeah.
He's tweeted about this, but like he has 2.6 million subscribers, and he's just like, what the hell, guys? Like,
what kind of videos does he make?
He used to make like prank videos, and it would be a lot more unadvertiser friendly. But now it's like his stuff. He was doing daily vlogs, getting 500,000 views a video, really family friendly. No monetization.
Oh.
He's like, he's talking to them. He's like, what the hell, guys? I don't want to talk too much about that because that's like his thing. But like, it's crazy. So I'm like, please still let me have a job.
Yeah.
I like doing this. Like, I don't want to have to do a spawn every video.
I hate that so many people are getting so discouraged from YouTube though, because a lot of people I know don't want to do sponsorships, and they were getting on just fine with the
AdSense
revenue. And yeah, like if you're relying on the AdSense, and like this is happening, like it is going to kind of put you off spending as much time, because you're going to be like, I have to earn money somewhere. So
it's that weird dilemma of like, you can make 10 videos, and if one of them's sponsored, that could easily cover the cost of those 10 videos. But those 9 videos that aren't sponsored, you're like, well, I'm not making money off this. It's some weird
but
mentality.
it takes a lot of time.
It does, for sure. But then, like, if you've got the AdSense, then obviously you are making money per video, even if it's not as much as you wanted. It's still good. It's a weird one. That's a good point to bring up, though. That was literally my first point I read.
Oh, was it? Okay.
No, the point of, you said that people are demotivated now.
I think
so. How do you guys feel about it, about YouTube right now? Just in general, like, are you like, I want to do it, I just want to make as many videos, or like, what are you feeling?
We had a talk about this recently, about kind of like, I think because I've been doing it for like 4 years, and you've been doing it a lot of videos for a year. Like you started a year ago. You upload quite often.
Like I literally for a year straight, I filmed 2 videos a week. So I was like really consistent.
You've probably uploaded more than I have on my main channel in the last year.
Really?
Yeah.
I have over 100 videos live already.
And that's just in a year.
That's
mad.
But she has a job as well.
A part-time job.
Like, and
I love that though. That's the grind. You gotta hustle for it.
And like, so we were talking about just feeling a little bit like that we were doing too much, or like running out of ideas, or like not feeling as inspired. But I do think that is a big part of it, is the fact that like you put in so much time and effort, and now they've shown with that study, remember that they did a study that everyone's tweeting out, like H3 and stuff, we're sharing that YouTube demonetizing a video actually leads to it not being as promoted and recommended.
So I've had this conversation with people before. I haven't seen this study, but I thought that's the case, because if you think about it logically, like, what do they want to promote? They want to promote
stuff
videos that's going to make them money.
Yeah.
Like Google and YouTube are making money from every video that makes money. Like even if you're with a network, they're still taking 50%. Like they're making a load of money from the videos that are making money.
I know.
Yeah. It's in their interest to be like, oh, that video, why would we promote that video in like people's recommended or suggested when that's not gonna
get us anything. That's happened with quite a few I've done with you.
Like even my last video I uploaded was a Black Friday haul, so showing clothes I bought, it was demonetized. Demonetized.
Did you upload that straight to public? Because they tweeted me. YouTube tweeted me directly when I tweeted.
To upload as unlisted.
They were like, upload it as unlisted 24 hours before. I was like,
no, but
you have an upload feature. Why would I not just do that? And then you have a system in place, like.
But like I've never. Do they mean and then upload it from unlisted to public?
And then go public.
But I don't think like.
That's so sketchy, right?
Yeah, it is. Really, people have had issues with uploading it from unlisted.
And it doesn't go in sub boxes and stuff like this.
No, but going back to your point, like with the motivation with this money thing, it does, because I've never wanted to rely solely on sponsorships. Do you know what I mean? But now I kind of do. So I still am making as much videos as I used to make, and I'm still enjoying it and all that kind of thing. But I've just kind of resigned myself to, I'm not going to make much money through the YouTube views anymore. Like that's not going to be supplementary income for me anymore. And it's not, I'm not doing more sponsorships than I used to do, but now it's like, I don't know, you do be thinking about it all the time, and my worry is that because I don't want to edit myself, I don't want to censor my videos or change my style to become more family friendly. I don't want to do that. So my worry is that YouTube will eventually, like, because my channel was doing so well there recently, like I had so many videos getting really good percentage of like sub to view ratio, and I was so happy with it. Like I was having videos regularly hitting like 80,000, 100,000, and I was like, yes, finally. And then this started happening, and I was like, oh no, please, because if it starts killing it off,
got there.
I'm like, momentum. And I don't want to. And I was doing that being completely myself, whereas in the past I used to be a lot more like, I have to be this way. This is the way girls are on YouTube.
She used to talk completely differently.
Yeah. Did you just try and like be the YouTube kind of archetype?
I tried to be the girls that I watched, because I thought that that's all girls can do on YouTube, right? And then I felt like they were influencing me, obviously, like in a positive way, but at the same time I was watching my videos back and I was like, YouTube doesn't need another clone of these people. Like there's no versions of me on YouTube. Like, why don't I just be more myself? That's the thing that like every successful YouTuber says as well. They're just like it's so cliche. It's be yourself.
Be yourself. But like,
who am I?
It's weird. You bring up like how much YouTube do you guys watch? Do you watch a lot of YouTube?
I don't watch as much as I used to. But I still would watch. I'd say about half an hour to an hour a day. But I used to watch like 3 hours a day.
That's more than most YouTubers. I think.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I feel like I've started watching less since I've started making videos.
Yeah,
I feel like if you're watching a lot of YouTube, them YouTubers are kind of influencing you. Like,
so that's the
really
problem I find as well, is like you watch I watch so much YouTube. I think I watch more YouTube than most YouTubers by far, because like I just love it. I've like always loved the platform.
Yeah, same. I really enjoy watching videos. Like I'd never totally like stop watching, but I do find that is an issue for me. If I watch too many people,
start getting in their mannerisms.
And you don't. Everything seeps into my channel, and I'm like, why did I say that like that, or why did I choose that setup? Or I'm like, but then those people actually say that in their own videos. Like they'll be like, I was influenced by these people, and it's like everyone is like a mishmash of everyone else.
Oh, for sure.
It's so weird. Like everyone bleeds into it. Certain people have a very influential style or way about them that is like really unique. But it's funny how like that can influence, like, say these 10 people who are not nearly as unique, but it's just weird. It's like this system.
And then someone finds them and they watch them and then they become a YouTuber. Like, that's fascinating to me, because like I love talking about the history. I'm sure most people are like, they're like, Chase, shut up. We don't care about like YouTubers from 10 years ago.
Oh, I love talking about old YouTubers.
Alright, so do you guys know who Zay Frank is?
No.
So Zay Frank is considered the first ever vlogger. He was pre-YouTube. He was doing these weird videos. He was talking to a camera. And everyone was like, it's crazy. He influenced SXE Philip DeFranco, and the Vlogbrothers.
Oh my god.
So like those guys are watching him like, oh, we should do this. And now it's like, that's Philly D. And do you know what he does now? He went away, didn't make videos. He had all these viral videos on his channel, went away for like years and years. YouTube starts getting bigger. 2014 comes around. He starts making, you might have seen them, these videos that are like him talking over animals, like his animal clips.
Yes.
And he's doing these weird parodies. They will start banging like 4 million, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million.
Did he do one like with the dog and he's like, I've got bacon, and the dog's like...
I think someone else said that reference the other day to me. So really? I think, yes, I don't remember that one, but yeah, I think
God, that guy, yeah, because my friend used to show me them in college and I loved it.
So that's the guy who was basically the first ever
He was
vlogger.
Like the first vlogger. God. And then, do you know what he does now? Wow. Do you know why BuzzFeed is so successful now? Because he got hired as the director of their creative team about 3 years ago.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Amazing.
Yeah. So he got hired and then BuzzFeed went...
That's mad.
Because he's like a video genius. Like he just gets it.
How old is he?
Probably in his like mid-40s.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He's that is successful.
But there's so many really successful YouTubers that I hear them saying in videos like, oh, I started because I used to watch these people. And they, in your head, you're like, no, you're one of the first ones, or you're the main one. Yeah. But they just happened to like grow like insane, like massive
growth.
Who
did you watch? Who did you used to watch that you like think
when I started?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
When did you guys start watching YouTube?
I was so young.
You were way younger than me, yeah.
I started watching before her. I was like, I must have been what?
How old are you guys, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh yeah, I'm 28.
I'm 19, nearly 20, yeah. I must have been like 11, 12 or something like that. I don't know.
You were really young because you
so young.
all the
I
people,
was obsessed with YouTube. Like,
the people that I ended up kind of like watching like 2 years ago, you told me about them like 4, 5, 6 years ago.
Yeah, I watched them when hardly nobody.
Who were you watching back then?
I was like Zoella. Yeah. Like, do you know when like her videos?
I didn't know who she was. You were just like and I was like, remember you used to like do her hair, like
yeah, I used
like her
to
hair.
like. I just like when
Jessie's in the back, kind of like, Melanie, I think this girl's gonna be really popular.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know
whatever.
Who that is. Who's that?
I was just like, no, this is too young for me.
It was
and then
like
I was like,
it was like a really shitty camera, like shitty sound, like no
back when she lived with
light.
her parents.
Her first few videos, I was watching her from it. It's crazy.
Oh, that's mad. I watched Anna Saccone. Was one of the first people I watched, and then I found like Zoe through her, and you were just like, I've been telling you about her for years, and I was like, whatever. And then so I was watching Anna because Anna was Irish. It was the main reason that she was Irish. She was into a lot of the same stuff as me, and she was going through a lot of like body issues and stuff as I was. And she had a very similar life to me at the time. So she lived with her boyfriend in like a really small apartment in Ireland, and like had a dog, and I wanted a dog, and just like little things like that. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Like she just talks about whatever random shite, and it's nice just listening to it when I'm getting ready for college. And that's how I kind of got into like I found a lot of people through. She would mention them. She never really did collabs, but she would mention people, and that's why I try and always mention people in my videos, because I do a lot of collabs, but compared to most people, like, because I don't live in England, I would collab a lot more if I lived here. But like, my way of it is trying to do responses or trying to like mention people, is because I know that like how much I appreciate finding people through the likes of her, and it changed like my whole like hobby was like became listening to these people, and like then through them I would find out about like restaurants and countries that were cool to travel to, and like stuff. I just love people sharing shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were influencers.
Oh,
true sense of the word there.
Yeah, how do you feel about that word? Because I hate it so much.
I've hated it for like 3 years now since I first heard it.
It's so gross.
I read an article actually years ago that was like made me think about how much that word sucks. It's like, what? So the only thing I'm bringing is that I can influence people.
Yeah.
So like I have no artistic or like
no
creative
talent,
talent
at all.
Like,
no,
nothing else matters.
You are there to sell people stuff.
Like, buy this coffee, buy this brand.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? It's ridiculous. So I hate it. So if I have to use it sometimes in like an email or like you're talking to someone at an event and it's like proper businessy and they're like, oh, influencer market, and I'm like, God, I want to hit you right now. But it's like you have to use it.
Yeah.
And I always kind of use it with the quotation marks. I'm like, yeah, influencer.
Yeah, same.
Okay, dude.
Because this is the
I'm
weird
glad
thing.
you guys hate it as well.
I hate it because
like...
people who I follow genuinely do influence me in like a positive way, whatever. But they didn't set out to influence me to buy things, and they don't take advantage of the fact
it's
that
genuine.
Yeah, but then there is some people who are like literally seeing it and they're like, I want to do that. I want to like make money and get free stuff. Some people I definitely think see it and they think, I want to have that lifestyle. I want to get free things. I want to work with brands, and then they get into it for that reason.
They're not doing it for the right reason.
Yeah, it's like I don't like hate those people. I have anything against it, but I think it just makes then everyone look like everyone else is doing that as well.
Yeah,
that's the only problem I have with it.
on everyone else.
Yeah, because it does like it's not.
I feel like unless you genuinely have such a passion for it, like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
you wouldn't bother doing it. You've wanted to make videos since before I was.
Oh, I was like.
Well, you've been watching them since you were 11.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you didn't do it sooner.
I know.
Yeah.
I remember.
Why didn't you?
Because I was like 13, 14. I remember being in my room, crying my eyes out. I was like, I want to do YouTube videos so bad, but I'm never going to be able to do it. Because like, do you know like when you didn't do YouTube, make videos, and you're looking at it, and like. It's just fascinating that someone can do all that themselves, and I was like, how am I supposed to do that? Like their rooms look cool, and like they've got all this equipment.
Yeah,
and, like, I can't edit. Like, and I remember getting so upset about it, and like I was thinking when I started, I was like, this is mad that I can't do this.
Yeah. Remember the first time I taught you how to edit and you were like, Melanie, I'm never going to be able to do this.
I was like, this is impossible. I was like, this is like another language.
She was looking at me doing Final Cut and she was literally losing it. Like, she was like, I can't, I changed my mind, I'm done. I'm not going to be able to. I was like, Jessica, it's like riding a bike. Like,
but she was so bad at showing me. Like, she was like, right, you do this and then you this button.
Oh, were you already like fully knew what you were doing?
She knew. So she wasn't like slowly showing me. She was like doing it like at her pace. And I was like, how am I ever meant to learn?
And I have a degree in teaching, and I was like, I'm terrible.
Yeah, she's the worst teacher.
So bad, like. But she like took to it very quickly, and then I helped.
Yeah, really quickly.
Your first couple of videos, like I helped a bit, but then like out of nowhere, she'd send me like, or I'd just see her upload a video, thumbnail done by herself, title. I'd click in. It was real nice little intro, and then it would go into the video, and I was just sitting there watching like. What the hell? Like she can do it, like, and then you just were doing it once every like or twice a week, and then I clicked into a video and it was sponsored, and I was like, how did you go about doing a sponsored video? And she was like, oh, they emailed me, and then we did this and blah, blah, and I was
without
like,
you knowing.
Yeah, like, and she just managed to figure out how to work with a brand. Like, you might be getting with my agency, which, because I want her to like get to work with brands that she really, really likes, and like, because
I already have worked.
You've worked with some of like your favorite stuff, and but like a lot of them that approach you are not things you would ever want to do.
Yeah, like,
and it's I don't have to wade through that anymore because they do it, and they just like turn down stuff they know I won't want to be interested. Won't be interested in. But yeah, it's mad. Like, so I was quite old starting to watch YouTube. Like, I was like 20 or like about 20, and you were like so young. But I started when I was in my final year of college, and I was so shy, and when I look at my old videos I want to die. They're so, aren't they cringy?
Oh, some of them are really funny.
I can't.
What were you talking about?
Me and you watched one of them. It was like, what's in my makeup bag or something that you done years ago.
And I was like, I had like
half of her head was cut off. Like literally, it was like up, like just above her eyebrow.
Expose me.
And like,
should we get a screenshot on the screen?
It's awful. I just was...
And then she used to talk so differently. Like she put on a fake.
I need to watch these videos. Are they still public?
Yeah, I had a video voice, and I had a real like I was really quiet and shy.
You'll be like, who is this person?
That's
funny.
It's so like I wasn't being myself because I wasn't like comfortable with myself. I only started being myself like about not even 2 years, about 2 years ago. That's when I started. And the only reason that is because I met a lot of people at like Summer in the City and stuff, and then I started watching their channels and I was like, oh my god, they're just talking the way they normally talk.
Like in real life.
Yeah, they're just
themselves.
Completely, they're not putting on this, you know, the way when you answer the phone or your parents, like your parents answer the phone and they're like, hello, and they have this like posh voice. I would have that with videos, whereas I'd see these people and oh my god, like even seeing like people through Some of the City, like I think it was people like Carrie Fletcher, and like I found all these people who made videos that were so based around their favorite things, and it wasn't like, this is a thing that everyone watches. It's like, no, I really love Disney, or I really love singing, or whatever it was, and they'd make, or books, and they'd make videos all about those things. And I was like, oh, that you can actually just make whatever you want then. Why am I just copying what all the people I watch do? I'd say don't do that just in case the microphone. But that was like, I was like your mother. I'm sorry.
Yes, mommy. Yes, I'm so sorry, mommy.
Leave me alone. But yeah, like it took me a while to find myself on YouTube.
Do you think being a YouTuber and like in the last, I can't believe you've only been doing it for 4 years.
Yeah.
You've only been doing it for 1 year.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. When did you start?
Like making videos pre-YouTube.
Really?
I was like editing when I was like 11.
What?
Yeah, because my brother was doing it, and I was the classical like little kid brother that wanted to copy his older brother, and like one of his best friends like edited when he was really young.
Did you put stuff up on Bebo and stuff like that?
No, I didn't. My Bebo was awkward, dude. I don't want to talk about Bebo. I don't know. Was that a UK like kind of? It wasn't an American
UK and
thing.
Ireland.
Yeah, it wasn't like.
It was like our MySpace.
Yeah. But that was awkward as hell. I don't want to ever talk about that. No, I was just, because I was like so into gaming, so I was making these gaming videos, and I was like, I remember back then there was this, because I learned how to edit on Sony Vegas, which no one other than gamers.
I had Sony Vegas, and that was.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that was because my ex had a gaming channel on YouTube when we started at the same time, and we were like, right, let's just do this.
Sony Vegas, didn't you?
I hated it.
And people really disliked it.
He was like, this is the best one, I promise. And it was because all the gamers he watched recommended Sony Vegas.
So every gamer.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think it was the easiest to download. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
And I think just one gamer probably at the beginning was like, I edit on this, and everyone else just like, I'm going to use that.
So how many years ago did you actually upload your first video?
First video would have been like 2007 probably.
Wow.
Like
so 10 years.
A year, yeah, something like that.
Amazing.
But that's not on the oldest channel I still now use is 7 years old.
Wow.
That's the gaming channel. Nearly 8, I think.
That is amazing.
February next
and
year.
What would be your favorite thing to like not only watch but like make as well, because you do gaming and you do vlogging? And
I only just got back into the gaming channel, so I took a 7-month break.
No way.
Yeah,
so
I wasn't
you have
intentional.
to though, like,
yeah.
It was so good for my brain because I moved here and I just didn't like. I was staying with a friend for a month before we got this place because we didn't like. It was so hard to get a place because you're a YouTuber and they're like, you don't have money.
Yeah. Oh, it's so awkward to like tell people what you do.
Give me your tax returns. Okay, I still don't believe you. Like, damn it, dude. So I was staying with a friend for a month, so I couldn't record anything for the gaming channel. 7 months went by and I was like, I just got to get back on it. So I've just been straight back on it now.
Good.
What was your question? Which is my favorite?
What's your favorite like content like area of YouTube?
It's so difficult to answer that because I love doing this. Like it took me so long to do a like long form kind of just talkative thing.
Good. Yeah, good that you're doing it because I want to do something like this.
Something like that.
But because me and you do sometimes upload quite long videos.
Your guys' videos are already like long, not in a bad way.
No,
like,
I know.
That's why people love them.
But they're podcasty style.
Mm-hmm.
So like a lot of them are literally just sitting there talking.
Chatting,
But people like them better.
Yeah, people
way better.
love them.
Yeah.
If you can get, it's weird because I do a lot of my videos which are very recently as well in the last couple of months. Like I've been on this weird hype. I don't know where it came from. Trying not to jinx it. I think I drank too much coffee and something happened in my brain.
It's good.
No, it's so good. But I'm just like non-stop making videos now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think my videos are like very edited a lot of the time, so it'll be like jumpy, blah, 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 like edits on screen, zoom in, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But your guys' videos are like just chilled out, like you can watch it, you can sit down, have a cup of tea and enjoy it. Whereas mine are like, you've got 7 minutes, you're going to watch this video and you have to focus.
Give me that full engagement.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think the reason as well with the longer ones as well, they do quite well with retention time just because people stick it on and they don't necessarily look at the screen, they just listen like a podcast.
I love doing that.
You can zone in and zone out, like, you know, you don't.
There's certain YouTubers that do that really, really well.
Yeah.
And there's people that do long videos that I see now and I'm like, you need to shorten your videos.
Yeah.
So there's people that I'm like, this is a 20-minute video and I cannot watch even like 4 minutes.
I know.
You need to shorten that down.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You say your videos, the long ones, get good retention.
Yeah,
they get way better. Yeah.
What do you reckon you don't have to say, but like
the average retention. I don't know what the.
Do you mean
the
like
average watch time?
The average time someone will watch a video for?
Yeah, percent-wise kind of thing.
Oh, percent.
I don't know what the percent is, because on a longer video the percent is actually higher, weirdly enough. But like my average watch time across my channel is like 6 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's
mine's the same.
That's because like I have a lot of videos though that like have a lot of views and people still find them and like click in and out and they probably realize oh it's a really old video
I have
or
some
something.
videos like that.
Yeah. But then it's like with the say a video is like 20 minutes, people will average watch probably like 12 minutes on average, but then if the video is 10 minutes,
still really good.
They'll watch like less. Do you know, it's weird.
It's weird how
I
it
do
works.
that because you're committing. That's what it is. You see that the video is 20 minutes and you're like, I'm getting in the bath, I'm gonna fucking put this on the toilet, I'm gonna put my laptop on the toilet and press play, and I'm not gonna be able to get out. So I pick someone good that I know is entertaining, and I'll play that, and it'll just play through. And then if it gets to the end, it'll just automatically go on to their next video. And I know that actually helps a lot with the algorithm. Is that watch time. So I found that doing longer videos, and I enjoy them.
But you do it naturally. That's the thing. Is everyone realized that you needed, and a lot of people watching might not know this.
Forced it, yeah.
Everyone went, because it's funny because I've been doing short videos now. My videos are going shorter. I'm like, I don't want to fuck that.
I know.
I'm not going to listen to you. Because do you guys watch David Dobrik ever?
I've heard of him.
Do you know Liza Koshy?
Yes.
So her boyfriend.
Okay.
I didn't know she had a boyfriend.
Yeah, so like they're the two like huge YouTubers now.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Hers are short and very snappy.
Very snappy. Every single video of his might make you laugh. Every video is 4 minutes 20 long. 40,
wow.
Yeah. So it's
my video from today is 4 minutes. I feel a bit better about that now. That it's not like doomed.
No, it's fine. But his are like like next clip. It's like a comedy reel show.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy.
But it's mad when we film together and our videos are really long. We never realize how long we've been filming for. Like we're like
we don't plan it.
It's
like we'll be done when we're done.
Yeah, but like we got to edit and it's like wow. This is a hella long video, and it didn't feel like it. It's because we're just like, it's really natural.
That's good though, because like I'm saying, like people are jumping on and just trying to kind of string it out for as long as possible. Or not editing, and it's like, dude, you should have edited that because there are points where this was boring as hell, and everyone's gonna click off. Go watch your retention rate. People are clicking off the video. That's why when I watch someone like Zoe's a really good example actually, because she does this thing where she'll do like a vlog and it's 40 minutes long.
She does that all the time,
and it's like a mini movie. But like you know that she wants that, like she wants to do that. She's not just doing it because of the view count. Like,
and she's always had like decent length videos. Anyway, she never did like snappy short.
Yeah,
like
she doesn't really does she?
No, I remember back in the day, like I would actually sometimes pick her or like Estee Lalonde or people like that who did have longer videos. Yeah, like not like mad long, but like say like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And
do you remember when 10 minutes used to be like long? 10 minutes used to be a long video.
It used to be so long because like,
if your video isn't 4 minutes or less, like what are you doing?
Yeah. Because that used to be what was promoted was like the shorter. Because the algorithm was so different, and now it is very hard to read, and some people are tailoring their content to fit the algorithm, whereas it's the reason I think it benefits certain people is because they were doing that already, and then the algorithm changed. So then it's like, because I just noticed
and everyone's trying to play catch up.
Dude,
you should have been there before.
It's annoying, but then it is like I know the way it's changed with all of the advertisers pulling out is that's going to probably affect me because I don't want to change the fact that like I swear or talk about certain topics like I know are not going to be family friendly or whatever, and like and then I worry about that whole thing again of like them not promoting it. But I think you just have to stay true to what you want to do. Definitely. Like if you want to do something, why just go along with? Because I just never treated it as a job, like going into it. So what's
like
the
hobby
point?
More so.
Yeah, what's the point? It's like a hobby that I get lucky enough to earn money on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I don't see the point of. It's like with those guys who were making like prank videos because that was like all the whole thing, and then they changed it to those kid videos.
Oh, where the ones that H2 was talking about.
Yeah, and then they'd start dressing up as Spider-Man.
But that stuff is creepy.
It's so creepy.
Yeah, I heard
weird.
about that. That is really
and
weird.
people jumping on that bandwagon because they know it makes money. That's creepy to me.
Do you know? Because there's things on YouTube where I go, okay, that makes sense. Like that's a weird niche to have, and it like if anyone looked from outside, they might be like, why are people making these videos? There's like I don't even
like
know.
ASMR is one of them.
ASMR, but ASMR came from a place of like someone maybe realized they had a relaxing voice.
Yeah.
And people, I really like that, and then that channel progresses into that. Or like one of my favorite, I'm sure you've never seen this channel, has like 150,000 subscribers now. I love it. You're gonna think I'm crazy. It's the guy started by making these like marble run videos. I wasn't watching him then. I was like, he just starts out. He's probably got a couple of thousand subscribers because people were like niche wanting to watch these marble run things.
Okay.
And he starts doing that. I'll show you them after. Weirdest thing ever. He's got this beach by his house. It's like a slow ramp down to the sea.
Yeah.
He digs out a course. He puts like 50 marbles in. He gives them all names, and he commentates over it like the most like, enigmatic commentary. And he's like, "This guy's in the lead," blah, 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 blah. And he's like doing that. He gets 100,000 views a video.
Whoa.
It's the most. I watch it with Sarah. We'll be putting bets on who's gonna win.
No.
You're like, I'm betting on red, and then red overtakes like the one Sarah bets on, and it's like this is the sickest thing ever. But like you look at that, you're like, how did that like even come to be?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
How do people think of it? There is a channel for everything
Yeah.
on YouTube.
But like that makes sense, right? Because he started doing these weird little marble run videos, and then eventually maybe he did like some little race, and people were like, I like that, so he starts doing more of it. Whereas the kids stuff is like, it's weird,
that's
man.
Yeah.
That's like you don't go into because what people are doing is going that gets views. I'm gonna jump on it.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like you're just doing it for the views and the money. And like you're
it's
doing
not something you want to do. Yeah.
Well.
And they know that kids can't get up and change the video.
Yeah, because kids will sit through a whole kids just put a video on, they'll just watch it.
And YouTube recommends the next thing for them to watch. So that's why it freaks me out because if I walked in and my kid was like had something up of like men who are like naked and grabbing fake boobs on all the weird fetish stuff that's in them. It's really weird because that does you internalize so much when you see stuff when you're a kid. Like I remember seeing horror movies that I shouldn't have seen when I was like 4 or 5, and they really mess me up.
Yeah, like kids are so much more easily exposed to things now.
Yeah, I know with the internet.
So bad. Yeah,
it's terrifying. But
you guys grew up on the internet though, right? When did you start using that? I was really old. I got Bebo when I was 16, and I couldn't even really use it very often. So like I literally late teens, or like probably like 18, 19 is when I actually started using the internet. That's crazy. Wow, because I was using it when I was like 10, 11.
Really?
We had a computer, and I was like, I love it. Like I love this stuff.
What age are you though? Like
24.
24.
I used to play Sims.
Yeah, you did.
When I was younger,
you're obsessed with the Sims.
And then, but I think probably like I think it was like 13 when I had a Facebook page. Yeah. But I didn't like actively use the internet until I was probably like 15, 14, like proper.
Kids do start very young
like
now.
Nowadays they're literally
all got
7,
iPads.
6
phones.
Younger
4-year-olds. They got iPads.
Stop.
So I'm
what are our children going to be?
Because everyone when I was growing up was like, don't let your kids play all these video games. And I was playing video games for like 8 hours a day. I grew up on video games. All my friends,
same,
we come home, we start playing, we play Halo. We just play it until the evening.
We played them, did you have online gaming?
Yeah, this was online.
I never had. My brother and I played games from when we were like old enough to hold controllers, but it was never online gaming. Like I did World of Warcraft when I was 19.
Really?
Yeah, I was obsessed with it.
A lot?
Yeah.
My brother was like, there's no medium, like you're either all in or I got to level 20 and I
did you play
quit. I got to level 20 and I quit. It just wasn't the game for me, but everyone else, you're completely right, everyone else I know, it's you're either obsessed in or you just out straight away.
I had to get my dad to cancel the membership because it was ruining my life.
Yeah,
I didn't have a life.
It's immersive.
I had no friends.
Yeah, I remember you were talking about it so much, and then I wanted to start playing it, but then I was like looking up and I was like, this could be dangerous. Like, it could take over your life.
It's not unnormal to ask someone how much game time they have and then being like, oh, over a year. Yeah. My brother over a year, friends of mine over a year, other YouTubers I know.
So they've basically been playing it.
Probably over like a 10-year period they've played for like over a year's
whole year.
Game. Isn't that insane? Yeah. Like I played a lot of video games. I don't know if it would have been that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy.
Maybe 5 years.
yeah. It's non-stop. But people say like that would affect like how you grow up, and I'm like, I feel like I'm quite a normal person.
I think
I'm fine.
Video games have been shown to really be really good for certain.
Like give hand-eye coordination.
Yeah. But there's no like problem solving and like so many things games are amazing for. I don't think I would be fine with like kids playing games, even like really violent games, but it's just the internet in general, because people can get groomed so easily and all. Like that's what scares me. Like even if they were online gaming, I wouldn't be as scared of it as the internet, and like now parents are like, oh, like complaining about games, but then they'll let their kid have an iPhone
and Snapchat and all
Snapchat.
So social media is the one that I'm scared of when I have a kid.
Oh, me too. I'm petrified.
And here's a question for you guys, because this is what I tell everyone, is that if I wasn't a YouTuber, I think this might shock a lot of people, if I wasn't a YouTuber, I would not use most of the social medias I use. I'd watch YouTube. Think I would either. I'd watch a lot of YouTube because I love YouTube. I love watching content. I don't think I'd ever use Snapchat. I'd use Instagram, but I wouldn't really care at all. Twitter's weird because I love Twitter.
Yeah, I love Twitter, and I do quite like Facebook just for like tagging people in memes and like.
And really? Is that how you use it? I just have one group of friends, private group.
Oh yeah,
I don't really use.
And we just use that and chat. That's it. Like I don't use Facebook to post anything.
No, I don't at all. I never post on Facebook.
I don't remember the last time you posted anything on Facebook.
Yeah, I would use Instagram if I didn't do YouTube, but I wouldn't. See, I only started Twitter when I started YouTube.
Yeah.
But I love it now. Like I love Twitter. Yeah. But I probably wouldn't use it if I didn't do YouTube. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You do feel a kind of a, not even a need, but it's like all these people follow your videos and you want to stay connected between uploading.
Yeah, definitely.
And stay in the loop of what other YouTubers are like, what's going on, and like what everyone else is like. People I follow, I think what I would do is I would use social media to follow people, but I wouldn't necessarily share as much as
that's what I do. I wouldn't really post because like even before, like before I started YouTube, like I didn't post really anything on Snapchat or Instagram. Like I was kind of like, why would I? You know, nobody cares.
I have a friend in member, you know, Stephen. Yeah. So in the village where I live, like she comes out sometimes with me and my friends there, and he was saying that like he doesn't understand why do people follow strangers on the internet. He was like, you can explain this to me until you're red in the face. But he was like, I don't get it. Like, who gives a shit?
He said that he downloaded Snapchat and he deleted it in the same day that he nearly threw his phone, like broke his phone over. He was like, this is the biggest load of crap I've ever seen in my life.
But it's hard to explain. It's just like people, the whole virtual friend thing does freak me out, because I know I know how weird it is just because I'm really into psychology and stuff, but at the same time I have people who I consider virtual friends, and I know I am that to some of my viewers, where if you're going through a hard time and stuff like that, it's really nice and really kind of important to have voices that calm you, that are around, and like people kind of talking through different things that maybe you've not thought about, or
that they've been through.
And sometimes like, the amount of revelations I've had about myself because I've seen two people having a conversation in a video is mental. So like there's so many positives to it, but for people who don't get it, like it's really hard to explain. And then I always feel really embarrassed like when they start going like, I just don't, because in Ireland it's still weird what we do.
So
really
weird. So weird. Really? Like whenever I'm vlogging and I'm somewhere like in public, I get so many stares, like especially from
Does anyone ever say anything?
No, but like the amount of times like there's just like so many people in the background, like,
but even family think
what
it's
you
weird.
Doing?
Like my I have a very big family and they just don't get they only start taking it seriously when I had the book come out, because they were like, mainstream media, and then I was still like. And then they were like, so you're like, it's a legit like job then. And I was like, I've been telling you this for years.
What do you think I've been doing for 2.5 years? Like,
sitting on my ass.
Do you think I've just been not earning any money? That's the weird thing, is people would take it seriously when you talk about money as well.
I hate that.
And I hate it too, because like I've had so many conversations with people, and it's the TV thing as well. Like when people go and they do like an interview on TV, it's like, they were on TV, and other YouTubers
but their videos get more views.
Dude, like their video like last week got double the views, triple the views of whatever show they were on. Like why are you so excited about that? Like why is that old school media still like excited?
Has such a sway on older people.
It's odd. It's really odd.
I do get it, but at the same time, like I don't like the fact that it makes me really self-aware of like what I'm doing, because sometimes I question it and I'm like, is it good or bad that like I'm like, as it not even being a YouTuber, but the type of YouTuber that I am, as in like sharing so much and then people like knowing loads about you and kind of like being really like excited for me to upload a video, or like, you know, even posting pictures and that kind of thing. I'm always kind of like, what if that's taken away from them going out and having more friends in real life and stuff? But then I think about me and the way I use YouTube. Like I have a good social life, I have a circle of friends, I do have a life, but I have an internet life as well that I like. So I try to like hope that people use the internet responsibly, but I know a lot of people don't.
I mean, like I think a lot of people think about that. I don't think a lot of people don't. I think it's good to have a balance. The fact that you're thinking about it is great, but like,
I don't
think
want to.
at the end of the day, you're never going to be able to control how people decide to live their life. What they view, what they do. Like, you can't tell those 5 million people that watch Jake Paul that he does dumb stuff.
I know.
Or that they watch, like, I don't know. So I don't even hate Jake Paul. I think he's whatever. He's
I know.
He has a certain
and it's not his. They're not his responsibility. He's at the end of the day.
People are making stuff, and if someone wants to watch that, they're gonna watch that.
Choice.
Yeah, and it's like if you weren't doing it, like they'd be following someone else.
Go watch someone else will do it, dude. Like if there's a market for it, people are gonna do it. Like I'm all for promoting. I don't know, like not just dumbing down stuff, like trying to teach people stuff and trying to make people live a better life in some way and learn from your own experience. But like, sorry. But yeah, I don't know. Like I don't think you're ever gonna have that control. You just if you want to make it, you make it, and you try and affect people in the least negative way.
In the most positive way you can. That's what I try and remind myself when I do start worrying, and because do you know what it is? It's like I really like constructive criticism, like, and I really like constructive comments. I obviously hate comments and trolling and like that. I'm not talking about that, but like when it does get under my skin when people will kind of pose questions to me where I'm like, oh God, like, and it is always about that. It's about like what you're doing. Do you not think that you're kind of contributing to this kind of industry that's probably bad? And they'll talk about these studies about Instagram being bad for people's mental health and all this. And then but then in my head, what I'll tell myself is if I can just then be as authentic as I can and kind of point out these issues and remind younger people that like that people do curate stuff and they do show a highlight reel and that's also okay. It's like people used to do paintings of famous, like, do you remember if you were rich back in the day, you could pay someone to paint you and make you look amazing, and then you'd hang it on your wall, and that is what lasts of you for like hundreds of years. Like people doing nice pictures and stuff like that is no different. Like it's the same thing. It's just there's no education around it. Like kids think that that's reality and that's what you always look like. It's like no, like if you just
like photos, like lighting and editing.
So that's why we will do videos a lot with like no makeup on or like kind of talk about how, you know, that certain things will make you more confident, but it's like you're not trying to like pretend you're something different. So it's like I think there's just we've always loved beauty stuff because our mom used to work in a beauty industry like since she was younger, and she always like wore makeup and dressed up, and
there was always makeup in the house, so
there was always like boxes of it. We were like
looking and like, oh, can I have it?
and like so that kind of thing. I realized like I was like, oh, I don't want my channel to be like at all about makeup. I don't have like a beauty channel, but at the same time sometimes I want to talk about that.
Do you consider your channel lifestyle?
Yeah, but like then I'll do videos about like abortion and like stuff that's like,
but I think that's really what we're saying. It's the channel is actually you. It's Melanie. It's not lifestyle. It's like your life.
It's like an extension of me, and yours will be the same. You're like even like a lot better because you wanted to be like a beauty therapist and have
I
like
still
salons.
Want to be.
What's a beauty
a beautician? So like you know, like someone who's like does makeup and like tan and then massages, skincare, facials, all that kind of stuff. That's what like I wanted to do like through school. Like I was like I want to be a beautician, and then like I still want to do that. But my channel isn't like based on beauty. No, I just like I do beauty, I do fashion, I talk about things like different. I just do whatever I want. Like
it's what you're interested in.
What I like.
I think that's the most authentic you can be. It's like what's going on in my brain. Like what do I want to do?
And you don't only have like one thing that you do on your channel. I do love that when because you're like that as well. Where like you if I look at your most recent uploads, they're all totally different. Like some of them will be in a certain like series. Like so I do. Like we have certain series going on.
I love that Sims one you done.
I
love that. I loved it.
I never got into Sims. I just wish I understood it because I keep seeing everyone upload Sims videos. She's always like going on about it.
I have a Sim series in the gaming channel, and it's like it took me. So I had 2 Sim series before, like last year, and each time I get 5 episodes in, I go, I just don't understand this game. So I do that Sims video on the main channel, and then I understood how to play Sims, and then I'm like, okay, now I can do it. But like up until then, I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Like it's crazy. I was never like the Sims kid when I was growing up.
But do you remember that though when you started earning money from YouTube and every time you'd get like a decent amount of money you'd be like, now I can get a new camera, now I can get like a light, now I can get like a tripod. Like I remember having nothing. Like I still remember having like the stack of books and all, you know, with the
Yeah.
balance and
See,
everything.
like I don't know. I remember like I was like saving for like a year
before
I
beforehand.
started for like the lights.
I thought you weren't even going to do it in the end. Do you remember you were so nervous of eventually doing it?
I was so nervous. If you look at my first video, it's so embarrassing. I'm literally like, hi, so this is my first video.
You just gotta get into it though. You just gotta go. If you want to do it, you just go. Because like so many people go, how do I start? How do I do it? So
and it's like, you just do it.
Do you know what the most important part of like being successful in anything is? Just keep doing it. It doesn't matter. Okay, the last video flop, doesn't matter. Do the next one.
I feel like once putting up your first video is like,
that's
that's the hardest. But once you do that, it's so easy because you've done it.
Yeah,
you're out there. You know what I mean?
I think I was lucky with that because I started when I was like 14.
Those,
I'm so glad those videos don't exist. High pitched Che with like I hadn't grown it like to 6'2" yet. I was still like 5'6" or something. Yeah. So like I'm like short with the worst hair ever, high pitched voice, talking about some news thing, trying to be Philip DeFranco, and then like this is like ages and ages ago. Like talking about some dumb news story that I read. I really wanted to be him. Like he's like a 24-year-old at this point. I'm like 10 years old or something like that, and trying to do that. But that was on like another channel, and then I had a channel before the gaming channel, and I'm so glad those. I want them. I don't have the videos. I want to watch them.
You
but
love it. Nobody else,
I love watching when people react to their early videos because like I did collabs with you way before you had a channel, and you were like 15 or something like that.
Our first collab was the worst. Even the lighting, the camera, everything, like
it's just cringe as hell. Like, and but I want us to like. I would love to do a video reacting to like old videos of like.
Our old videos together.
Oh my god.
You should do it. That's a good video.
Even ones we did. Do you ever have this where you look at videos you did even like 6 months ago or a year ago and you watch it and you're like,
all the time.
Why would anyone watch this?
Oh, all the time. Like I have that. Like I'll watch back in like I don't know like a month's old video and I'll be like, what the fuck am I
I'm the same.
I do that every day.
So
as soon as I put a video up, I'm like, I don't like it.
Never looking at it again.
How much do you watch your own videos before? Because you guys do longer videos, so I can imagine it being a bit more of an effort. My gaming ones, I'll watch through once when I edit, and then I'll just put it up. Whereas the main channel ones, I'll go through like a bunch and just edit it like as much possible. And then I'm sick of it at the end. I'm like, God damn it, shut up.
I'm like that.
A lot of my videos, I'll film it, I'll just do a brief edit, whatever, and I'll throw it up. But some videos that I have to like go over and over and over again, if I'm trying to do a really tight edit, then I'm just like, I want this to die. Like I upload it and never watch it again. Like even every time I go in to reply to comments, I pause it.
Same,
like, I can't hear that intro again. Like it just kills me. I don't know how people like do you know like music video editing and stuff like that, because you'd have to listen to the song.
I used to do that because I did like a media thing in college for like 3 years, and a bunch of it was like a music thing. Like it was like so basic. If I go back to that now, I'd be like, you could do that in a week if you're a YouTuber. It's all like you can self-teach the stuff, like the stuff to yourself. But like we had to do music videos, and like you listen to that song again and again for like 2 months straight. I had to do some dance song for like I had a projection behind a dance like troupe doing.
But what if you love the song and then you end up just?
It was an MIA song. It was one of our good songs. It wasn't Paper Planes. It was another good one, and I was like, I hate this song.
You will, no matter what it is.
It drives me insane. It's ridiculous. This is a big question, so I just want to know, because I want to ask everyone that comes on the podcast, like, what's the plan? What's the goal? It's a big question, but like, have you got like a 5-year, 10-year plan, 1 year plan?
Yeah, I do. You
have to share if it's like you don't want to talk about it.
It's like career. Like it's quite.
Because I think everyone now has gone from, oh shit, we're doing this. This is a job, we can make money from it, to, oh, this is gonna last.
I don't see it like the way I see it now is that I've worked with like so many brands. I've done so much stuff that I have to show on a CV that even if YouTube did die, there'll be something else that some people will follow, even if it's not that many. Some people will follow over. And also, even if that didn't happen, there's other industries cropping up all the time. Or I could go into teaching about social media, or I could go into like...
You have a university degree as well, right?
Yeah.
So like, you're fine.
I know I'll be okay for work, but at the same time, my ideal scenario
that's what would be
that's the shit. I definitely want to keep doing it. And this is a weird thing that I feel like I've been so distracted from YouTube that they're the people who got me into the situation with like the book and being able to do the short film and all that stuff.
By the way.
Thank you. No, but like all that stuff, like that took like 2 bloody years of like. Wow. Was so like, and it was so hard to just concentrate on that and making videos and doing events and seeing my friends and anything else, like having a life. I'm very single-minded. Like I focus so hard on one thing that other things fall by the wayside. So I do want to put a bit more effort into YouTube in next year. But ultimately, like, I want to be able to work on films. I want to start writing fiction. I just want to like throw everything at walls to see what I'm best at, because I don't know yet.
You just want to make things though.
Yeah. I don't think necessarily I'm like the best, like, at, say, performing or entertaining, but I do think I have learned a lot of skills through doing this that I can apply. So yeah, like, I just want to work in media and be like my own boss forever.
That's the thing. I think everyone wants. They want to be their own boss.
Can you imagine going back to like a 9 to 5 job?
Well, I never had a 9 to 5 because I was doing this from so young. I was like, I'm going to be a YouTuber. There's no other way about it. So I became a YouTuber, and that was it. And now I'm my own boss, and I have to deal with that because I have so many friends that work for people that are just dickheads and bad people. Just like it just makes no sense. Like, they'll tell me a story of their boss tried to make them do this thing, and they're like, well, I could do it this way, it's easier, and it's like. And then they just treat them like shit. It's like, none of this makes sense. Like, it's this weird hierarchy of like, this person tells this person what to do, and this person can't tell this person there's a better way to do it. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'm never gonna do that. And I don't have to now. I got in a position where I'm like, I can just do this now. Like, I can go freelance for someone if I want.
It's amazing.
Like, I do YouTube, and then I have a part-time job. Like, I just work in a shop in the town I live in, but like, I'm so mad to be able to leave that. Like, I hate.
Is that the goal? Is that the like goal?
Oh yeah, definitely, like ASAP. Like, I want to like be earning enough that I don't need to still work there, because like my dream would just be completely self-employed. Like, I'm like that. Like, you know.
I think you will. Like, you're working harder than most YouTubers. Like most
she works
YouTubers.
harder than I do, and like I'm not even messing. Like it, and like. I'm really impressed by your work ethic with it. Like, you are so, like, if I'm uploading on this day, you are way more, like, I'm really procrastinating. You're not, like, and she'll be like at me, right, Mel, get ready, we're filming at this time, like, the light is gonna go, I'll get moody, you'll get moody, everything will go wrong if we don't film at this time. And like, you're like way better at it than I am.
That's that's the thing I've had recently of so Luke, you guys know Luke Couple?
Luke, I love Luke.
So Luke, I was gonna film a video. It's been up on my channel for like a month now. It's like a advice series that I do, and I invited him on, and I was like, when are you good? Like, can you do next week? And he went, I'm free now. And I went, what? He goes, are you free now? And I'm like, what, today? And he goes, yeah, I'm free right now. I can be over in an hour. He lives the other side of London to me.
Oh my god.
And he goes, I'm free right now. And I go, okay, cool. Come over. And he was like, why would we? He said to me when he got here, he was like, why would we wait for another time? We can just do it now. There's no need. If you're not doing anything, let's be productive. So like, the last couple months, I've just been on it.
I'm so determined, like, with YouTube, and like, I'm so motivated. Like, I want to get 1 million subscribers, like, not obviously, like, but like, I'm so, like, I just want to, like, I want to experiment different things, because I'm still only relatively new. So
like, this is how it works out in my mind. Like, I'm like, okay, in the next like couple months or year, you're gonna, this is how I sit like now. It's like, you're gonna be doing this. I don't know if in your own head, like, a lot of people are like, I don't know if it's what I want, but I don't know if it'll get there. Like, it's pretty obvious you'll be there. Like, you'll be at the point where you can quit your job and this is your full-time job.
Definitely.
So then you've got that. Then what's the goal?
Yeah.
Then what do you want to? You're saying you want to try different videos and stuff. What do you want to do? What's that?
What kind of videos?
Yeah, what's that gonna look like?
Oh, I don't know.
What's the Jessie B channel gonna look like?
Jessie B gaming.
Yeah.
I would love to do some gaming, like, and try that. I also would love to do. I've seen. There's only one girl I've seen doing it, but she does like doing just say like Jennifer Lopez's workout like routine. Like, they do like celebrities.
Oh, they try it.
Really
like
intense. I really want to do loads of videos like that. I'm just like waiting until like I'm fitter a bit, you know. Like, I'm exercising now. Like, I've started exercising, but like, so like then I'll be like be able to give it a good go. Because like, some of them are so intense. Some of them are so like, the girls do like, oh my god, she's killed me, I'm dead. But
you should just do that. Have you ever seen the videos where it's like, I ate this person's diet?
And they're some of them look like torture, but they would be really interesting. Like, I just find stuff like that interesting. I don't know, and I do think like, it's like making stuff that you find fun and interesting.
Yeah, because I like watching them videos.
Did you know Sunbeam's Jess? Like, there's a load of girls I follow who are just
college
they're like, they vlog about life as a student.
Oh, I love those videos. You ever watch the ones where it's like Harvard student athlete?
Oh no,
the day in the life. Those guys are fucking insane.
Oh my god.
You've never seen those?
No.
It's like, okay, cool. We think we have a busy schedule. They wake up at like, go down 5 in the morning. They wake up at 5 in the morning just so they can go do like one set of exercising. That's not the only exercising they're doing that day. They're just doing like, I don't know, training sprints that day or something.
My god.
So they train from 5 till, no, like 5:30 till, I don't know, 6:30, just an hour in the morning. Then they go get their breakfast and they do like this girl was doing like a one-on-one with her tutor, and then she goes to her first lecture. Then she skips like 4 hours because she has like her other 3 lectures a day. So by 1 in the afternoon she's finished. She then had to order lunch from like someone that delivers it to her because she doesn't have enough time to go anywhere and get it. She picks it up, goes to training.
So lazy.
She's doing like training. They're doing like the stadium sprints, so you're sprinting upstairs in the stadium, and they're doing it. You know, like the fold-out seats in a football stadium or something. They're like jogging up them to keep their like agility, so because you can't hit it and then it flips because then you'll fall over. So they're doing that, like walking up them. Oh my god! And then they'll do that. And then
you're getting out of breath talking.
Yeah, you're
like, it's insane. Like it's crazy. Like you watch it, you're like you have to be on something, and like really what they're on is just being insane humans.
Yeah,
they are crazy. So then she'll go home and she'll do. I don't know, what did she do? She did like the work she had to do from like the classes and stuff for the next day, and then they do that all again the next day.
Oh my
it's crazy.
God. I think I'd actually
and she filmed that whole day. She filmed that whole day.
I think I'd give myself a heart attack. Genuinely a heart attack.
I love those videos though. They're so cool. Like seeing people's lives are incredible. Like, inside a life that you don't know. I watch ones with like Army Marines as well.
Wow.
Like the ones where they have to do that week of hell. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
It's like I think it's the Navy SEALs in the US. They make them do like a thing where imagine 20 big guys, like bulky as fuck. Like these aren't just normal army recruits. These are big guys that are like they've gone through shit. They've worked out a lot, and they're trying to join the Navy SEALs or whatever. Yeah. They imagine 20 of them all linked arms. And they have to do some weird maneuver, but they're in the sea, so that where the waves just on the edge, just on the beach where the water just hits, but they're all laid in it. So if you do it wrong, if one of the 20 guys does it wrong, because they're all a team, one of them does it wrong, they all have to get back down in, and what's happening is the water's hitting them, so they're like having to like do that. It's like the most uncomfortable thing ever. Jesus. And that's one of the like 5 to 10 things they have to do that day, and then they have to do that for the whole week. That is so the reason it's mental. Some people just got crazy brains where they can just do it.
I find it like when with YouTube you do see the whole spectrum of humans, and you're just like, oh my god. I feel like everyone kind of gravitates mostly toward people that are similar to them, but then like they'll find people who are like the total. It's like how do you live this life, and you're obsessed because it's the total opposite. You know what I mean?
I love those YouTubers that are just like the crazy people, like Casey Neistat. Casey is just like like that guy is either, I think, you know, I said this to someone the other day, and this is gonna sound horrible, but I think he's playing like the percentages game. Casey is either gonna like just have to slow down, or he's gonna like, that guy's gonna work himself to death. Like,
don't die.
I think what he's hoping for is that he's one of the people that has 4 hours sleep a night and then somehow lives to 90. I think he's like fingers crossed I can be that one, because there's gonna be people that do that and they just get lucky. Like that guy, they're crazy people.
Mad. I only met him once, but like I stood in an elevator at VidCon and he walked in, and I literally just went, I knew it was him in my peripheral vision. I was like, hi Jessie, I love you, gonna vlog with you please. And he just like took my he saw how nervous I was, so he took my camera off me and he like vlogged us for me, and I was just standing there like a deer in the headlights. And then Nikki and Sammy were outside the elevator, or they were there, and then they like had to help me. I was like shaking. I was like stood up against the wall like this, and they were like, Mel, you okay? I was like, no.
That's incredible.
So, I was terrified. I was like, because he's so inspiring. Like I watch his videos when I need to like fall in love with like the world and being alive again, because if I'm having a down day, like people like that actually help. Do you know what I mean?
There's that weird thing of like some YouTubers are great at being relatable, but a lot of them are I used to be this on a lot of my videos, very self-deprecating. It's kind of like dark humor, and then there's these people that just unabashedly
godlike,
just like positivity, just like no pessimism, and it's like I don't know how you do that, but it's incredible, and it just makes me want to get up and it's infectious.
It's amazing.
Okay, finish this off. So what's the 5-year plan for you, Melanie?
Oh god, what's 5 years.
What do you, if you could do anything, what's it going to be?
Okay, I would like to have a house where I live with a lovely big office that's a nice big library.
You want to stay in Ireland?
I think so, but I want to have enough that I can like rent.
All your London friends are like, no, come to
London. I want to rent here, have an apartment here that I can come to like 1 week a month. That would be the dream. And then like I want to still run my own company, and under that company I want to have a little short film production house thing. I want to set up social enterprises. I want to have like keep writing fiction, and I want to like keep doing videos and like try and like I'm halfway there. I just want the gold play button so hard, just so I can say to my grandkids like, look what one day I did this thing, and they'd be like, what? Why would anyone care about you? Like, and they're like, this little old granny with this big play button, like 1 million. They'd be like, that's nothing. Like the population would be like 10 billion by then, and it's just
yeah,
like,
that's how many people go to my school.
they'll be all on Mars.
Yeah. I think you'll do it. I think you'll do that. 5 years from now. Touch wood, fingers crossed.
Yes.
Why not? Why would it not happen?
Yeah.
No reason. If I get distracted, or if YouTube blows up, that will be why it won't happen. But as long as YouTube stays, I'm gonna keep going and I'll do it.
Yeah.
I just want to keep enjoying what I'm making.
5 years time, I'll do a rewind to you saying all this.
Yeah.
Like, cool, yeah. Media mogul, Melanie Murphy.
Where's your London pad then? Where is it?
Yeah.
How is it going? Oh,
right.
Great.
Let's send the podcast. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Give
Thank
the
you.
podcast a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below. These guys' links will also be in the description down there. Go subscribe to them.
Yes.
Other than that, there's a new podcast coming out in 2 weeks' time with the person that I'm not going to tell you. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.